Back again. Back again. Shaman. Nature Mother. We are live. We are live. I'm gonna let people come in or pass by, however people do things. The reason I do videos is not necessarily trying to get viewers and things of that nature. It's more so about me and being comfortable with who I am. And it's a must that every time I play my videos, I watch them to make sure that I'm coherent and make sure that I like what I see. So my videos have nothing to do with the people who's watching. It's more so about me and making sure that I'm happy with who I am. Thanks for joining me. We're going to do a video today on listening to spirit. Excuse me while I relax myself before we start, guys. We're going to start soon. I'm so excited about doing this video. I'm trying to slow down my heart rate. Give me a second. I get crunk 0 to 100 real quick with excitement. Forgive me while I perform Reiki on myself for 1 minute. We're about to start, you guys. Forgive me while I perform a little personal massage therapy. Also offer that service on my business page. Only if you live in my area though. But I can perform Reiki for you esoterically if you're living in another state or so. But actually me touching you would only be in the state that I live in, which is Hawaii. Hello, hello, hello everybody. My name is Ishera, High Priestess style. And today I wanted to do, I won't say a quick, but a very efficient video on communicating with spirit. I am a High Priestess, paid High Priestess. Feel free to check me out at www.lifecoachhealing.com. And I live my life differently from regular people. I am following my spirit. And when you're following your spirit, you're not following a check. You're not following a man. You're not following a movie. You're not following your kids driving you crazy. You're not following the family members who don't comprehend or get you. You're following only one thing and one thing only, and that's self-enrichment, self-enlightenment, self-indulgent, and self-motivation. And however you call your spiritual life, whether it be a witchy life, whether it be a starseed life, whether it be a metaphysical life, whether it be a spiritual path or journey, even whether it be a religious life. I follow God and I follow God all the way. Cool. We do the same thing, but I pray to a goddess, whereas you pray to a three-man deity. I pray to a mother, a father, and child deity. That's my deity. Oh, again, I'm going to try my best to be as efficiently as possible with this topic, because I feel even the best of the best people and the worst of the worst people need this information. Because let me tell you something, guys. When it comes to listening to spirit, to talking to spirit, there's some things that you need to know. Okay, I didn't write this down, so again, I will try my best to be as efficient as possible. Spirit said, do this video, so I'm doing the video. Okay. When you're listening to spirit, the best way to listen to spirit is to, yes, okay, that wasn't there before, is to show, again, forgive me, live is a new experience for me, so I'm not really good with it. When you're speaking to spirit, there's a couple of things you have to do to get efficiently ready to become connective and on the frequency of spirit. And this is great information that can be offered to you to a plethora of people regarding information like a life coach information, or like what do they call it? I wasn't familiar with the terminology, but there are classes that they offer and things of that nature for information like this. But I'm just giving you the quick rundown of what you need to hear spirit, because there's some things that you got to do to hear spirit, and it makes no sense to do magic for your life, to constantly pray for things, to wish for things, to want things, to desire things, and not be efficiently ready to hear, see, think, feel spirit talking to you, so then you can utilize the benefits of connecting with source, of connecting with nature, of connecting with spirit. And I've been walking this life since childhood, and I feel that this information is important for both the high rollers and the low ballers. One, when you need to listen to spirit, or when you want to listen to spirit, or your main thing in life is listening to spirit, you must learn to quiet down the chatter. Quiet down the chatter, because even the best of the best who follow spirit sometimes don't know how to dial that noise, that chatter, in their head or in their minds. When you don't learn how to quiet down the chatter, then you're plagued with diseases such as schizophrenia, negative bipolar disorder, paranormal schizophrenic, manic diseases, which cause havoc on the brain. So if you're trying to listen to spirit, you have to learn how to turn down and bring down the chatter. And Ishera, what's chatter? Perfect example of chatter is, you're no good, you're not pretty enough, you're not beautiful enough, that grade wasn't good enough, you're not good enough for that man, you're not working hard enough, you're not reaching far enough, you're not happy with the current situation that you have. Any type of negative banter is negative chatter you need to turn down. Two, to hear spirit, to hear spirit. Be very careful of what you eat. Be very careful of how much you eat. Be very careful when you eat. Again, all of this information is great information that other people offer with paid services, where they keep you accountable. That's very simple for my long-term clients that deal with paying me yearly. My lowest is my gold membership, which is $200 a month. This is where you're receiving life coach services, great mantra information, and great information like this on a daily to help you keep focused and consistent with your spiritual walk. Because a lot of people think that the spiritual walk is a quick fix, and it's not. It's a consistent thing. So if you are looking for long-term help, I also can help you with that with my gold, silver, and platinum memberships, which is my life coach healing yearly membership, where you get tarot card readings, dream interpretation, connection with me on a regular basis to help you instill in you daily active, proactive, and repetitive, consistent action with your spirituality so you can reach the highest gains in your life before you die. Okay, 3, another thing you can do to help with your spiritual walk and to stay connected with listening to what spirit has to say, what spirit has to say. I hear a lot of people complaining and worried about, oh, I don't want to connect with deities. Woo! I'm scared to connect to deities, or I'm not ready to connect to deity. Here's a free information, free. I'm giving it to you free. You don't have to pay me nothing for it. One great step you can do to be consistent on your path of your spiritual journey is you don't necessarily have to do magic with deities. That's a higher level that we working practitioners utilize to intensify our connection. You can start something as simple as getting to know your deities. Because within getting to know your deities, you're allowing yourself, one, the information you need. Because let me tell you something, you guys, spirit does not talk with our mouths like we do in this third dimensional realm. Spirit speaks through nature. Spirit speaks through the deities. Because these mythological stories that are starting off, that are written and already done with, are the perfect start off point where you can utilize to help you come accustomed with how magic was in the real time. Please believe and understand, all mythological stories have some type of base in truth, because so many decades have passed by, it's been thwarted and changed and mixed up a little bit. So please know, when you're learning mythology, you're learning the true basis of what the world was like before this so-called United States of America. So tap into knowing about different spirits. Perfect example. And this is another thing I feel spirit is telling me to share with people, is that when a certain deity, when a certain ancestor, when a certain spirit wants to communicate with you, they will send you messages. Oh, I feel it downloading from the back of my head right here. Oh, I'm so sensitive. Life of an empath. Once they reach out to you, they're going to be sending you messages. They're going to be sending you information to help you know, look, there's this information you need to know about. Perfect example. I was revealed to myself that connecting to as many deities that reach out to me is what I need to do. But I have the right to say no to a deity if I choose I'm not ready for a deity. And there's this one deity that's been reaching out to me hardcore. Hardcore. It's like she beating me in the head. Hardcore. And I've been turning away from her. And just recently, I've just decided to, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna deal with her. I'm going to speak to her. I'm going to reach out to her. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys. When deities knock on the door and you ignore it, you could pretend as if you don't hear the deity, whether you see the deity's color or you see a formation of the deity, whether it be an animal, bird, or a color, or something that's formed in this third dimensional realm in nature. When spirit wants to talk to you, whether you respond to spirit or not, they will reach out to you. And there's this one spirit, her name is Kalima, and literally she's been knocking on my door, and I've literally just been ignoring her. Because I feel like I don't need her. But every time she comes at me, I know it's a sign saying, you need me. You better look into who I am again. You need me. So I study and I study. Do your due diligence, guys, when it comes to getting to know and walking this journey and doing your due diligence. That's number 4. Never stop doing your due diligence, because within doing your due diligence of learning about deities, learning about who you are and where you came from, learning about this earth before it was what it was, learning about where you come from, where you live, who you are, your family. All of that plays a major, 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 major role in helping you grow and becoming wiser and smarter in this simple body that you're living in this lifetime. And know that this is just one of many lifetimes, whether you remember them or not. Whether you have the skill to pull them out and remember them, or whether you don't. Please know and believe life is a beautiful 360 degrees. That's why I call my tarot card readings 360-degree reading, because I'm that type of tarot card reader that gives you information not just on the shallow aspect, but also on the internal and 360 degrees around. And also my tarot cards are being off. My tarot card readings, my 360-degree tarot card readings, are being offered at my discounted rate all the way until Easter of next year of $40. And I'm doing that not for you, but for me, because the normal rates for my tarot card readings are $75, point blank, $75. But because I'm going through this free fall to 2018, I am sacrificing as much as I can, and I'm sacrificing what I know I'm worth, which is $75, and I'm offering my skill for $40 until the Pacific time of next year, Easter season. Stay tuned. Anyway, if you don't know, my name is High Priestess Ishera. Number 6. Number 6, which is a great way to stay communicated and to stay being aware with spirit, is, okay, I'm keeping it real, you guys. I'm going to keep it real because spirit is making me keep it real. Oh. Ooh. Excuse me while I perform Reiki on me real quick, because my energy fluctuates at such a capacity that sometimes I have to perform emergency Reiki, emergency massage, emergency acupuncture, pressure points on me. That's how come I know I can do it on other people, because I do it on me, and I've done a lot of free trials with other people, so I know what I'm doing. And because my spirit fluctuates so rapidly, I sometimes have to perform and execute holistic execution of medicinal relief for me. So please forgive me if you see me stop and sing or sacred sound or touch myself or move or tribal dance. Just comprehend that it's me just getting my balances back to 1000. Okay, number 6. Another great way to stay connected to spirit is making sure you watch who you are around, because I believe that a lot of negative people carry a lot of negative energies, and these negative energies tend to block the messages because you're so busy caught up in going back and forth with the negative people that are around you that you form this force field of negative fuckery, negative energy, negative wall. And this negative wall tends to hinder the messages that spirits send, whether it be, and please believe, also know, secret witch information number 2275. Your intuition is your closest connection to your oversoul, which is your closest connection to all of your information about spirituality, whether you remember it or not. And the best way to keep connected with your spirit which is your oversoul, which is your spirit, which is your intuition, which is your oversoul, which is your big big brain of all your spiritual know-how. The best way to stay connected with that line of communication, which you need that line to be clear, from the top of your chakra all the way down to your root. You need that to be clear to hear the message. Not only just to hear the message, you guys, but to hear distinctly what message is saying. You could be getting message all day and every day from spirit, but the question is, are you hearing clearly? Are you listening correctly? Are you, again, making sure that you're reacting to the information that you're hearing efficiently? And we as humans tend to sometimes be clear-minded, but then we let the fuckery of the outside, go back to the example, the fuckery of the negative energies that be around us, and it blocks us up. It really clouds the mind. And now that in my old age, I realize now, I comprehend the headaches. You will get headaches if you kind of like ignore spirit. You'll get headaches, just like you'll get headaches if you listen to negativity for too long and too rough, just like if you don't take care of your body right. Because I'm such a high priestess, sickness or uneasiness or unbalancedness or bipolar tends to perpetuate really quickly in me. And it doesn't take long for me to manifest sickness when I'm not right. That's why I can't really be unbalanced for too long, because I can't live off that teeter-totter, crazy life. Been there, done that when I was a kid. And I know what sanity feels like. And I'm never letting that shit go again. No matter how different the perspective is from other people to who I am as an individual, I stand strong in who I am, because I've been through enough shit to know, okay, this is insanity. And this is what sanity feels like. A great thing to watch to know what I'm talking about is like The Secret. That's a good first initial reveal on what spirituality is supposed to feel like. Spirituality is supposed to feel like a good thing. What's her name? Medea says, spirituality, all up in here, And then there's that ego, that materialistic, that third dimensional reality. All down here. All down here. Ain't my sacral looking good, you guys? All down there. All down there. So just know that when dealing with listening to spirit, hearing spirit, knowing that, oh shit, what I'm doing, is it right or is it wrong? Ask spirit. Spirit will tell you. Your feeling will also show you what spirit is telling you. And then you will know, if you're feeling bad, deter, go to the left from that. If you're feeling good, go to the right to that. But if you're feeling bad, go to the left with that. Okay, that's important, because you can't be in crazy too long, because matter of fact, what if a crazy person thinks what they're doing is right, but in all actuality, all they're doing is annoying that person or stressing out that person? If someone tells you they don't want you around them, then that's pretty much a sign. Or if they cheat on you, or if they lie to you, or if they do you wrong, whatever the case may be. If you have people around you that's not doing you right, and you continuously stay around them, that's you expecting to see something different from what they haven't shown you before. And that is the true definition of insanity. Doing the same thing and expecting a different result. That's insanity. Okay? Perfect. I'm going back to what I said before. You cannot ignore when spirit talks to you. You could pretend that they're not listening to you, but then don't get worrisome, or don't complain about when you start manifesting headaches, or you start manifesting dealing with the same poor ass people you deal with on a regular basis, or the same poor ass clientele. I remember there was a point in my life where I realized me myself, I had eternally changed, but the people around me hadn't changed, and I was just getting an influx of bullshit after bullshit after bullshit clients, and I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck is up? Like, I'm not on this page no more. It took me a long time to realize that I had to not only change my internal, but I had to change my external to make sure that where I lived, what I was doing, who I was around, the people that was ciphering my energy, if they were worthy enough to have my energy, because I was spending my time with a whole bunch of family members that wasn't really deserving my energy. And it took me a long time to pull myself away from that. And I noticed once I pulled myself away from the unappreciative motherfuckers, it allowed a clear breath of fresh air and a breath of cool wind to be entered into my situation, to allow a new influx of clients, a new influx of friends, a new influx of clarity and freedom and adjustment. So please know that who you are around plays a major role in hearing and distincting what spirit is saying. All right, now let's go to the next most important thing you need to focus on when it comes to hearing spirit. To all my witchy friends, to all my melanated pastel brothers and sisters, to all of my mystical mystics, to all of my lost and confused family members. You've lost and forgotten who your ancestors are, and that's why you're stuck in this third dimensional bullshit and poverty. You can't remember, you can't forget the past. That if I can give you the most ooh, thank you for the like. Whoever liked this video, I'm sending you a blessing because you hear and understand me. Whether you deserve this motherfucking blessing or not, I'm sending you a like. Money's coming to you. Okay, what was I saying? I forgot. I got deep into that one. What was I saying? Oh, yes. It's very, very important. Let's go on to the next thing. Facing your fears. You must. I didn't write this down, you guys, but I know it. It's in my head. You mustn't be afraid of fear. Because let me tell you something. Everybody thinks this. It was okay. Let me give you an example. I used to have locks down to my ass. And when I first started my locks, I was like, damn, I want locks. I'm sick of doing my fucking hair. I'm sick of doing my fucking hair. I want locks. I want locks. Got locks, come to realize locks is much harder than real hair. You got to take care of locks 3-4 times better than taking care of regular hair. Because why? Because locks, oh, I'm getting spiritual now, people. Locks retain energy. Every time you roll those your hair into a fresh set of locks, or every time you leave the hair all nutty, old school locks, you are retaining the energy. You are retaining what you've been through, how you lived, the anger, the happy, the sad you went through while those locks in your hair. So if I could tell anybody who's going through some heavy burden, I realized that my locks played a part against me. Only for one reason and one reason only. Because I'm a high level being. I have high frequency. I'm from royal blood. And I emit and permeate so much energy from my crown chakra. Yes, I'm an empath. So I'm constantly sucking up energy and releasing it. That my locks was kind of hindering my flow of my locks was hindering the flow of my crown chakra. And I realized only after I went shaman and cut all my hair off that being bald allows me to balance out my chakra energies much quicker. And I can go from unbalanced to balance real quick. And seriously, it took me a long time to realize who I was. It took me a long time to ascertain my masters, but no one can't throw me off of who I am. I throw myself off sometimes because I get so overwhelmed because shit sometimes be coming at me so fast that I can't handle it, and I have to balance it and take it, learn how to balance it a little bit longer to make sure that everything is fine and dandy. But one thing I can share with you guys when it comes to this spiritual path is do not be afraid of fear. Don't be afraid of fear, because even the easy path, the ego life of sucking, fucking, and ducking, that's easy. That's easy. I thought going on the spiritual path was going to be easy, but it's not. It's actually the harder path to follow. Spirituality is the harder path to follow. Chasing a dick, a check, like these entertainers saying that they're doing it for sacrifice. But no, they're doing it for fame because they want to be popular and they don't want to feel what poverty's like. And most high level spiritual people choose to live that low level life. I'm just saying. We choose to live that low level life. So yeah, a lot of people look at us and consider us the poor, consider us the special needs, consider us the touched, the confused. But I know my shit. I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm a high level high priestess that got high level demonic, spiritual, strong, chaotic energy that is spiritual family to her. And I never worry about nothing. Even with me here in Hawaii by myself, with nobody. All my family out there in fucking New York City. And I got a tight family. We tight. I came out of a pussy that had a tight family. I have a thick Haitian family. My family is thick. Even though we don't agree, they've lost the connection of ancestors. They rather go to Catholic church than go to the cemetery and praise our dead ancestors. That's cool. I love my family with my family fuck ups. But for real, high level high priestess, high level Haitian family. I love my family. God damn near broke my mama's heart when I moved out here, but my mom understands that I have to stand on my own 2 feet and I have to build my own legacy, and I can't be connected to her legacy forever. So know and believe that High Priestess Ishera is here to help. So yes, that's the last thing, was do not be afraid. Do not be afraid, you guys. You must face your fears when you're walking this spiritual life, because within facing your fears and walking this spiritual life, you allow yourself to not stay in this recycled life of doing the same shit, wanting the same things over and over again, life after life after life. And you're wondering, why do I feel like deja vu? Why do I feel like I did this shit? Because you most likely did. Because you're going to constantly recycle into these mundane worlds and never reach the higher levels. The 4s, the 5s, the 6, the 7, the 8th, the 9th plane, where the intergalactic spirits be at. That's what I call them. That's how I interpret the 9th dimension, the intergalactic federation. Them motherfuckers, No, actually, the Intergalactic Federation would be more like 8, 7. The 9 is like oneness, straight oneness. So please know that whatever walk that you're walking, whether it be a spiritual life or an ego life, try not to put yourself in any long-term danger with the current things that you're doing in this third dimensional realm. Because when it comes down to it, whether you call yourself a starseed, whether you call yourself a old soul, whether you call yourself a witch, whether you call yourself spiritually inclined, whether you call yourself a conjurer, a high priestess, a healer, a master, a teacher, whatever you call yourself, never stop learning, never stop growing, and never stop reaching out for help, because getting help from an outside source allows you, now this is very important, you guys, And I believe that no invention is a new invention. I'm going to keep this motherfucker 100% real. I'm one of them motherfuckers that believe we've been recycling ideas and thought patterns for so long that there is no true, genuine, never been thought about idea. We are all one collective source that feed off of each other and create off of each other that causes this cosmic tree of life cataclysm of growth and of everlasting and constant expansion. Nothing is new. Nothing is completely fresh and baby bottom fresh. Everything is a collective growth of something else. So please believe and know that if you want to make yourself better, you can make yourself better. But warning, you have to make that move. Warning, you have to be that consistent. Warning, even when you're consistent, sometimes you got to make sure you're consistent all the times. Warning, you have to not let these people who are not on the same path as you get you off kilter. Stop letting your confused soon-to-be clients who don't have money now but will have money in the future, and it's going to know when they didn't have money they should have fucked with you to begin with, and don't let them throw you off course. Don't let these motherfuckers out in these streets throw you off course. Perfect example. Check out the video if you don't remember. But you're gonna have motherfuckers who don't even know you yell at you. I've had motherfuckers who don't even know me yell at me, and I'll be like, who the fuck are you? I could easily do the egotistical thing and fight with those motherfuckers and pull out my taser gun and taser a motherfucker real quick. Zip zip. Yeah, check out the taser guy on IG, you know, or I could take it down 2 notches, you know, grab onto like maybe one of my stones I got from Etsy, hold on to it and banish that motherfucker in my head. You know what I'm saying? Devil, be gone. Devil, be gone. How do you like my Suge Knight? This is my Suge Knight. Look out for my soon-to-be Animal Totem jewelry line. I'm looking for the right prototype and the right jewelry to work with, but I'm going to make some Animal Totem stones. Animal Totem stones. I don't know what they're going to look like, but they're going to be similar to this. And Suge Knight is good for protection, so I wear Suge Knight undercover, and nobody needs to know that I'm rocking, you know, my Suge Knight to keep myself protected. You'd be surprised how many stones I carry on me. I got stones for that ass. Oh, to let you guys know, I'm a stoner for real. So if you're looking for any $10 bags of stones of 5 and $20 bags of stones of 9, it really depends on my inventory. Carry your stones because they will help you, protect you, bring abundance to you, and also help you to go back to the beginning of the conversation. It will also help you hear the messages of spirit. You got to keep your mind clear. Oh, one last thing about spirit. This is my secret hitter-quitter banger for people who are trying to listen to spirit. Heed your drug use, you guys. Heed your drug use because, okay, and please don't get it twisted. I believe that things like hashish and weed can really help with elevation of the mind. But you must be very careful on the doses. Same thing with herbs like plain old mugwort. You could smoke mugwort too. All of those are great for elevation, but be careful who your vendor is. Be careful who your vendor is. Be careful where you pick up your supply. Be careful how much of the supply you use. Be careful how you use it and when you use it. If you have never dealt with a dark entity before and this is your first time and you're nervous, don't smoke no weed with the entity because the weed will most likely open up the portal and you will see some shit and get scared and be worried. No, wait till you're better and you're not afraid of the dark energy and then tap into the weed. And I would say go puff by puff, my friends, when right about, if you're going to smoke and meditate or smoke and chant or smoke and get into a trance, I would go by the puff theory. Puff, puff, let it out, meditate. Nothing happens, go back, puff, puff. You cannot smoke the whole thing. I don't care how good of a weed smoker you are, because when you utilize things like mugwort and or trees to help you get to the next level or aid you to the next level of your spiritual walk, you need to run a trial. That's what I call my life a whole bunch of trials. There's this great movie out called Frequency on Netflix, and it's a perfect example of who I am. Like, it's about a high frequency girl who falls for this low frequency guy, and no matter what she does, she leaves, she stops fucking with him, she talks with him on a friendship level but refuses to get any deeper with him. And the cosmic cosmos always bring this high frequency level girl with this low frequency level boy, and I believe it's because of polarity. The movie I'm talking about is called Frequency on Netflix, and I just so think I'm her because she's no emotional. She lives her life like me. I live my life looking at emotion from the outside in. I don't really stay in my body too much when it comes to dealing with this esoteric life. Like, I literally live my life as an observed trial, and it's a must that I do better in life no matter what. And so far so good. I haven't digressed. It's been upward moving forward since I've been born, so life is good. Okay, you guys, last but not least, those were my quick things you need to do to keep mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually connected with spirit. Get to know your spirits, you guys. Stop being afraid, you guys. Eat clean, you guys. Be careful about your drug use. And also about drug use, I would stay away from all the man-made drugs. I had to just throw that in there. I would stay away from the man-made drugs. Stop popping them mollies, guys. Stop popping them mollies. You know what I'm saying? They're not good for you. Okay, also stay away from the negative people. I just got a purchase today, and this is going to end my video. I just got a purchase today, and this purchase came out at me. Again, remember in the beginning of the video, I said you can ignore spirit and pretend that spirit is not talking to you, whether it be Oshun in a sunflower butterfly, or it be Ogun in a metal sword, or it be Obatala as you pass an ocean and see the waves. You know, they will reach out to you and speak to you, and they spoke to me today. So I'm going to give you an example on how spirit will reach out and talk to you. Oh, today was a good day. My baby's going to come home from school soon, and I got to make his after-school snack. I love my life, yo. I work when I want to. I help souls every day, and I'm running my own business. I don't make much money, and I'm handicapped, you guys. I don't know if you guys know it. I say it all the time. When I say the word I'm special, that's my nice way of saying I am mentally and physically handicapped, and still I do what needs to be done, but still I feel my beauty. Even without my wig, I feel my beauty 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and I know life is good to me. So let me show you the beautiful gift that Kali Ma made me get for her, because I decided that I'm going to pray to Kali Ma, and she reached out to me. And then she reached out to me in this. Okay, I'm going to show you the parts. These are the parts, because the parts are broken up and I still have to figure out how to put this together. I think this is a wall mount display, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is a wall mount display. And I purchased it from a antique shop. Only because I like used things, because I'm an empath. So I like used things. All right, let's check out the first item. Do you see this bow, you guys? Do you see this bow? This is so beautiful. I just like the detail of this piece. And it was $10.10. And the reason why I picked it is because Kali Ma's a fighter, and they say I don't fight enough, but I believe I don't need to fight. Life is good. But there's always a little room to get a little turned up. So I've been getting turned up lately. And when she showed me this, I knew this was her sign. And she was like, put this on my altar. Put this on my altar. I still got to cleanse it before I figure out how to make it work on my altar. But this is a bow, you guys. And with the bow, look, it's real feathers, you guys. Do you see this? Do you see this? Look at this gold spear. When I saw this, I was like, oh my God, fighting energy of Kalima. Oh my God, she wants me to pray to her tonight. Because I did a little praying with her yesterday. I lit my white candle and I did a little praying with her yesterday my way. And that's another thing I can share with you guys about your walk, your spiritual walk. You listen to Spirit, how Spirit shares with you his or her information, okay? For a long time, I used to, worry that, oh, I don't do things like other people because I'm special. I'm special needs. I do things like other people. I don't connect to source like other people. And I'm realizing now I will never do what other people do. Just as long as I'm doing me to the fullest, then there'll never be any problems. And so I pray to Kalima my way and a little bit of the way I've never done it before. And it was true. It was real. And I prayed in front of my main altar and in front of my bedroom altar. And it was amazing. Yo, this is so pretty. Look at that. Look at that. Feathers. And I didn't get just one. I got two. Two. These are real feathers. That is so amazing. These are real feathers. I just got this today. Oh my God. This is so beautiful. As I praise to Kalima, I really do thank her for not giving up on me and for reaching out to me and having my back and taking care of me and loving me and showing me that, yes, you don't have to fight, but get ready to fight if you have to. I think it's going to be an easy process. And then this came in it. Keep in mind, you guys, if you don't know about Kalima, Kalima has several arms. And each of these arms are carrying either a dead head, holding a cup of the blood of the last person she killed, swords, and all of that. And that's why when I saw this, I was like, oh my God, Kalima's trying to speak to me. Kalima's trying to speak to me. Because in some of her pictures, you'll see her holding a sword. And I was like, oh my God. And the bow and arrow was a reflection of death and killing. I've seen her with bow and arrow, pictures of her with her bow and arrow. And then I saw him. I was like, oh my God. And it's gold and it's pretty. I loved the detail on this piece. It's not high end, but whoever made this put heart into it. It looks really, really nice. I love it. I don't know how I'm gonna mount it somehow on the altar that I'm working on, that I'm praying on with Kalima. And I'm super excited because every time I look at this piece, the reason I bought it is just to remind me to stay strong and be ready to fight. I don't know what these two circle things are. I think they're just there to hold the satchel. But it was stapled to this, so I didn't take it off. I think it's a Walmart where you could hang it on the wall. And last but not least, now check this out. Yes! Look at this! Look at this! I love shit with a story. I don't know what this sword has been through, but whoever had it took good care of it. Look at this. Look at this. This is so amazing. This is so amazing. Look at this. Look at this. On God. This is nice. But look at this, you guys. This is so amazing. It actually is a sheath. And it goes in and out. And this is archaic Kalima. I can't wait to clean it and cleanse it with my spray. I have a spray that made just myself for cleansing items that have history. Okay, that's all I wanted to show. Oh, one more thing. And then after I picked up this piece and put it on the counter to pay for it, I got a little scared again. And I was like, oh my God, Kalima's a warrior. Oh my God, Kalima's a fighter. Oh my God, Kalima's a killer. Oh my God, Kalima's chaos energy. Oh my God, Kali is a dark entity. Oh my God, Kali is evil. Boom, right there. I was right about all of that except the evil. Oh, Kalima got blood on her mouth. Kalima got blood on her tongue. She is not evil. I've also read in my due diligence that Kalima is also the nicest and the most open deity you'll ever meet. She will be open and help you and be kind with you quicker than a heartbeat. And I was like, oh, that sounds like me. Because I'm the nicest person you'll ever meet. And I'm really slow to anger. Like, you really can't take me there. Even if you do me dirty, lie to me, you know, do me wrong, cheat me out my money, you know, don't give me what you said you weren't going to give me. You know, I don't get mad. And I really don't perform black hexes because, to be honest, when people do me wrong, they get fucked up in the end. And it never fails. They get fucked up in the end. I don't need to do magic on motherfuckers who do me dirty or who hate me or who stank with me or who don't like me for whatever reason. Because when it comes down to it, my spiritual family is thick. You can't see them, guys, but I'm running 400 or 500 deep. 400 or 500 deep. For real. So I have no worries. So I was kind of worried about reaching out to Kalima because then in the store I got nervous and I was like, she's so strong and so powerful. I'm not going to be able to handle that. And then I saw this, my little angel, and I saw it. And you have to keep in mind, this is a big sign for me because I'm in Hawaii. Not much brown stuff out here in Hawaii. When it comes to people, yeah, there's islanders that are brown, but they think they white. So you might as well be white. If you brown on the outside and think you're white on the inside, aka Kim Kardashian, she's white on the outside, but she thinks she's black. AKA Stacey Dash, she's black on the outside, but she thinks she's white on the inside. A Black China, she thinks she's a Kardashian, but she's not. She's just the mother of a Kardashian. You know, you're gonna see people who is gonna perpetrate one thing on the outside, but I always look on the inside. Who you are on the inside is who I fuck with. I don't fuck with the outside. I fuck with the inside. Anyway, I saw this, and this was specifically for her outside because I was getting scared about Kalima's external look. But then I saw this. And this reminded me that Kalima is an angel, yo. She will be the nicest person. Yes, the hardest. Yes, the most difficult. Yes, the most badass. Yes, she will kill you in a heartbeat. This little tag says, handcrafted, hand created. I like shit like that. Shit that's made by someone who, when they made this, it was their only thing on their mind and they wanted to make it beautiful. That's how I explain my custom pieces. My wands, my bag of stones, my magic. I put my all into it, which makes it a high-level product. And love is put into it, and hate if I need to, but love is put into it. And I like purchasing items just like that. And this is so cute. And I bought it because, to me, I felt like Kalima was reminding me, stop being afraid. You are an angel with wings. I'm an angel with wings. The nicest people you'll ever meet. Just because you go to the dark side doesn't mean you're not of the dark side. Oh shit. Reminds me of a Star Wars phrase. Just because you go to the dark side doesn't mean you are of the dark side. You just have to know how to go in the darkness and come right back out. And that's where meditation comes along. And I'm going to put this in my room. And I think I'm going to put the swords on my main altar out here. So this can remind me and allow me to tap into reaching the dark side and not being afraid. Because I'm all powerful the way I am, but I know once I tap into the chaotic dark energy with just my mental plane only, I know that's the point of no return. So I'm just taking my time with that. I'm not rushing my process. I'm actually taking my time with my process. Do you see this beautiful black angel, you guys? Do you see this beautiful black angel? Kalima has two sides to herself. Two sides. So, I think I've said enough. Reach for the stars, you guys. Keep your ears open for spirit. Keep your eyes open for spirit. Even keep your nose open from spirit. Because I told you, spirit does not talk. So you're going to get these messages through color, through numerology, through astrology, through how you feel in your body, through the stones that are around you, through the items that you intuitively want to buy, to the items that catch your eye. I really didn't even have to buy this item. I could have just saw the sign, the message that Kalima wanted to reach out to me, but I was like, no, I'm going to buy this for her. So just in case I don't pray as much as she wants me to, she knows, look, I sacrificed 10 for you. This is for you because I know this is from you, you know. So keep loving your heart, keep upliftment, third eye growth, and enlightenment growing in your mind and in your life, and you'll never get stuck in a place of darkness and worry and confusion for too long, and unhappiness or unfulfillment. You'll always be fulfilled if you continuously try to reach your highest perspective, your highest being. Thanks. My name is Ishera, High Priestess Style, and this has been a circle of love regarding listening to spirit. Feel free to friend me on Life Coach Healing, Masters of Ceremony. Feel free to friend me on Ishera, Sadi Saif, and feel free to friend me on IG, Ishera the Master. Or just check out my business page at www.lifecoachhealing.com. We are healing hearts, one heart at a time. Or I should say one bag at a time. Check out for my crystals and my custom wand pieces on my Facebook at Life Coach Healing, Master of Ceremonies on Facebook. Bye. See you soon. This has been another one. Woo! Ishera's what? Ishera's world. Look at my little angel.